What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to our Pokemon Glazed walkthrough. In the last episode, we defeated members number 3 and 4 in the Elite Four. I think their names were, what was it, Tanya and Gray here, this guy. And that means there's only one person standing in between us and becoming the champion, and they are waiting for us right through these doors. Yeah, walking up here, you're going to find Blake. Yeah, we knew this guy was the champion all along, right? We've seen him plenty of times throughout the game, and he actually specializes in black Pokemon. Now, a lot of them are going to be dark type, so, you know, if you have Bug or Fairy or Fighting, then that could definitely work in your favor. However, he starts with a Snorlax, and in my opinion, this is one of his two tougher Pokemon. Snorlax, first of all, looks more like a blue or tan Pokemon. I don't really see why it's categorized as black. But this thing is going to love to use Curse, Rest, and Body Slam. And it's just really annoying, you know, because Curse is going to boost its defense and attack, and then it'll be able to heal up with Rest. That's why using a physical attacker, even if it is like a fighting type, can still cause you some issues. So I think my best bet here is actually to set up a bit with the growth here with Tangrowth. And he's going to keep getting some curses off. I'm expecting a Body Slam to come soon. But, you know, eventually we'll be able to get off a Mega Drain for some nice damage. The only thing that could really screw us over is if we get paralyzed by that Body Slam. That would really suck. But, yeah, at least he doesn't boost his special defense. Remember, the speed will keep on falling, so you're probably going to be able to outspeed this thing. But, yeah, there's like one other Mon that I would maybe consider. And look at that. With 3 growths, it's still pretty bad. But, yeah, there's one other Mon I would maybe consider, you know, a little bit tougher than Snorlax, at least with my team. But yeah, I just got to keep on going for growths, and I really got to get +6, I would say. And here comes the Body Slam now. Gonna do a lot of damage. I don't know if it's gonna kill, and it doesn't. Okay, so we can get off. Well, actually, I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder here first, and we do land it. Okay. That actually works out pretty nicely because now I'm gonna go for some Mega Drains. And, oh, that's right, he has a Chesto Berry. Yeah, so, by the way, and he immediately wakes up and kills me. Okay, that really sucks. I forgot about the Chesto Berry. I probably should have gone for Sleep Powder a little bit earlier, but hey, what can you do? And it just stinks because there's honestly no use in, you know, trying to paralyze him or poison him or something, because he is going to, he's gonna have, you know, Rest to heal that right up. So, now I'm kind of going for an interesting strat. I'm gonna start trying to lower his accuracy. And there we go. See, already we're coming into play with Mudslap. The move I've had on Toxicroak, like the entire game, is actually becoming useful. Now, there's Earthquake. Okay, that's his 4th move. Yeah, you're going to see that, you know, if you have something like a Poison type out on the field. That sort of sucks, but at least we got some accuracy drops. And honestly, I guess, like, I can't really do much with... Well, actually, I can Confuse Ray him, which could play in my favor, so let me try to do that. Yeah, I'll probably do a cut here because Snorlax is just gonna take so long to go down. But, you know, y'all kind of see why I consider this thing arguably the hardest Mon on the team. And it's not even his ace, mind you. But he hits himself. That's pretty nice. Now I'm gonna go into Rhyperior. I know he's got that Earthquake there. He's not gonna go for it on Gengar, though, because of Levitate. So we got a pretty safe switch here, and he's gonna keep on hitting himself. Now, I don't know, I only have physical moves is the problem. I guess I could try to lower his defense with Rock Smash. The issue is, Blake over here has like 3 full restores. So, yeah, it really sucks. He's probably going to heal up pretty soon, or he's just going to heal with Rest. And again, so that we're not sitting here for another 7 minutes, let me cut ahead. And finally it goes down after hitting itself in confusion. I legit lost my whole team besides Gengar, so I went ahead and fortunately, it kept hitting itself, and I was able to revive a couple of my Mons. So now comes Honchkrow. Alright, so this should be pretty easy. Honchkrow, Dark and Flying type. We got the switch here into Rhyperior. Yeah, Snorlax, again, in my opinion, I'm gonna go ahead and say I think it's his hardest Mon to deal with. But this thing's down at level 53. Let me go ahead and use a Hyper Potion, and we should be able to get in with a Rock Blast to do the trick. You know, again, there's only one other Mon I'm really concerned about with his team, so it feels a lot better now that we got his first Pokemon down. But yeah, Snorlax is no joke. Honchkrow, though, I mean, it's got, like, Heat Wave. You know, it's going to have a Dark type move. But other than that, you can, you know, hit it with a Rock, Electric, Ice type. Should do the trick. I'm hoping it just takes 2 Rock Blasts. No, he's going to live with a Sliver, so luckily we hit a 3rd time. If we hit twice, that would have sucked, because he still has, like, 2 full restores. And now he's going to go into Weavile. Okay, so let's see. I am probably just going to stay in. I know this thing's going to outspeed, hit us with an Ice type move, but call me crazy. I feel like we can take one. Or it's just going to go for Nightshade. Okay. I guess there's the, you know, AI being dumb for once. Yeah, Rock Blast is definitely going to knock it out. Remember, Weavile's quad weak to fighting. That's probably your best bet against it. Still, you know, weak to fire, bug, and fairy, all that good stuff. But yeah, just like that, half of his team is already down. But I'm waiting on, yeah, there it is. I was waiting on it. Umbreon. Okay, in my opinion, this is his other pretty tough Pokemon. So let's see. I think I want to get Ribby revived again. So I'm probably going to stay in and just, I may end up sacking off Rhyperior. But the funny thing is, Umbreon can't really hit you too hard. It's really just a straight up annoying Pokemon. Because it's got Synchronize, first of all. So if you try to paralyze it or poison it or anything, it's gonna, you know, put that status right back on you. And it also has a Lumberry, so, you know, the first time you do put a status effect on it, it is going to heal it right up. Now, it's got Taunt right there, which is, you know, not going to allow you to set up or do anything. You just got to straight up attack it. It also has a Mean Look to keep you trapped in. And honestly, that's fine. I'm glad I stayed in with Rhyperior because we can do some decent damage. Yeah, Taunt is fine with me. I'm glad I got Toxicroak healed up because we'll need it for a couple of his later mons. And, I don't know, we have Rock Smash, which we could use to get some defense drops, but I might as well just go for Earthquake. Yeah, Taunt doesn't matter to me. I don't even have any non-attacking moves on Rhyperior, so that is fine. Now, Umbreon's very tanky, but, wow, that was not even a crit. Okay. So, Umbreon's actually really easy to deal with for me, but it can be kind of tricky depending on, you know, how you go about it. But that's only going to leave 2 more mons for Blake over here. And first up is Houndoom. Easy stay in right here. Houndoom's Dark and Fire. Any Water, Ground, or Rock type is going to, you know, do some damage. I guess the only thing that would screw us here is a Burn from Flamethrower. But that does not happen, so we're just going to get the Earthquake off. Easy stuff. Alright, so that is only going to leave Blake's Ace, which you saw standing next to him at the beginning of the fight. And yeah, it's going to be Darkrai. Bro's literally whipping out a Darkrai. So, contrary to, like, you know, younger me who thought Darkrai was Dark and Ghost, it's actually just straight up Dark type. So, you know, Fairy, Fighting, Bug, once again. So, now I'm gonna just straight up go for revenge. I'm kind of hoping he hits us with a move here. Ah, he's gonna Lovely Kiss. That puts me to sleep. That is annoying for sure. We're probably gonna have to heal that up right away. I can't really remember what he can do to us, though. Obviously, he's going to have a Dark type move. He may have Nightmare. Okay, he goes for Substitute. That's okay. I can get rid of the Substitute in one turn with Revenge. Goes for Shadow Ball. Okay. That might do a lot still because we don't have good special defense. Yeah, and he gets the special defense drop. That is annoying. Yeah, that kind of sucks because the Substitute's going to take all the damage for him, so honestly, I think here I'm gonna just go for Sludge Bomb. No, he even outspeeds us. Okay. Alright, is what it is. I still got Mons alive in the back. Yeah, Darkrai, you know, he thinks this is like a VGC battle coming in here with Substitute and stuff. Like, bro, come on, man. Let's go into Spike. We'll go for our strongest attack. And yeah, honestly, Rhyperior's becoming a bit more useful than I thought. We should be able to take 1 Shadow Ball. Remember, it's not Stab, but it is still pretty strong, especially if he gets some special defense drops. By the way, don't think I've said it yet, but hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday as we do just one-shot the Darkrai. Thank you, Rhyperior. But yeah, we kind of hopped straight into the battle, so didn't get a chance to say it like I normally do. But yeah, Blake is, you know, defeated, and we are the new champions of the 2 non-leagues, so that is pretty dope. But yeah, there is a post-game to this game, as I've been talking about, and we'll kind of get that started just a little bit at the end of this episode. But real quickly, we have someone else coming in from behind us saying like, hey, I'm ready to defeat you, Blake, and stuff, and it ends up being Percy, who, mind you, still has a Quilava. Like, bro, you are not becoming the champion with no little Quilava, okay? But yeah, he can't believe that we actually just defeated Blake ourselves. So it's kind of funny because, yeah, Blake is going to take us to the Hall of Fame room and we're just going to leave Percy behind. And yeah, this is where you get to officially enter all of your members into the Hall of Fame like any other Pokemon game. But yeah, funnily enough, there's no like credits that roll or anything. You're actually just going to end up straight back in your bedroom right here. And this is going to start the post-game. Yeah, I've been talking about how this game has a pretty good post-game. And we will definitely be covering it in this walkthrough. The only thing we're going to do for now, though, is step outside because you're going to run into Willow over here. And he's going to tell you that Professor Oak has flown in from the Johto region. And he's right now over in the Southerly City Airport. So, yes, Southerly City is our next stop. Now, the only other thing that sucks is that you actually don't get healed after the champion battle. I mean, come on, bro. They couldn't be that nice. But yeah, we are the new champions. The main storyline is done. We will begin the post-game in the next episode of this series. For now, though, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and until next time, deuces.